Hey, what is up, everybody? So it is week 5 of Week in the Life of a Videographer. So now we are officially over a month, which is awesome. And it's Monday today, and it's actually 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Just been editing a few things today, trying to get some stuff sorted out. And right now I'm about to head over to my friend's house in Newport, and I'm going to set up a little interview lighting, practice it a little bit. It's been a hot minute since I've done one. Like a nice looking setup. So I got all the gear in my car still, camera and tripod and stuff on the floor over there. So gonna go do that and bring you guys along for the ride. And then tomorrow I'll be shooting a bunch of interviews for a new client of mine. Hopefully that all works out and get to do more stuff with them in the future. So yeah, take you guys along for the ride. All right, so we're at Ethan's house now, and I came to his big barn that I thought would look pretty cinematic if I found the right angle. So what I got so far is that once this garage door's down, these windows up here still let a little bit light in for the motivation, but then I'm gonna have Ethan kind of be on that side over there with this background kind of being a little bit of nice texture in the back with a little light pocket right there, and then just having like the depth in there as well is really gonna help. And then right here I'm gonna have my unbleached muslin just draped over this. I'm gonna have my Amaranth 300C on the other side, shading through it with a softbox to be double diffused, to provide a nice soft light on him. And then maybe I can get a light in the background as well to motivate that light and that light coming through there, but we'll see. But I'm running on borrowed light right now, so yeah, we're running out of light. All right, so I ended up changing the camera position from here to over here. And I have the 300C with a softbox shooting through my unbleached muslin. Ethan here, little background. So this is what we're looking like. I think it looks pretty good. I think probably for tomorrow, for the job I'm doing, I want a little bit more fill on that, so it's more high key. But it's not too bad.
I would fix all the cars with them and do my trucks, and we sometimes work on them backs. And I kept up his legacy. My name's Ethan Richards, and I've been a mechanic for about most of my life now. I would say about 10 to 11 years. My poppy, well, he used to do all the car work stuff, and when I was a little youngin', I used to come in, and I'd come in and I'd help him, and I would fix all the cars with him, and do my trucks, and we sometimes work on them backs, and I kept up his legacy. My pa, he died from cancer. Bless his soul. I was there when he was in that bed. He had me by his hand, and he said, "You're gonna keep working on my cars." And he left me his old garage and all his old vehicles, and it was always big trouble trying to work on things without him. My pa, he meant the world to me. To carry on his legacy, I'm gonna fix a lot of cars and take care of his garage, cook a lot of dinner.
All right, so the worst part of setting all this gear up for fun is that I'm not paid to do it, and I'm also not paid to take it back down. So now I gotta get C-stands, camera and stuff, all this other stuff, and then obviously my big light back into my car, and then drive like 25 minutes back home. So yeah, but at least I got some cool shots of Ethan doing a little interview. And I obviously just played that clip, but I wanted to change it up and do a few, like a little medium and then a little bit close up and then extreme close up. So I think that worked out pretty well. Just trying to test out stuff. And obviously I'm not going to do that tomorrow for a corporate interview, but just why not practice it and see what I'm capable of, see where I can practice. So I think one thing I got to work on obviously is light placement as well as camera placement, trying to like find the right spot to put the camera so that you can still see out the window. expose for the window for something you can't control, and then bring the light in and amplify that so you can, you know, get it to match. So this light's blasting at like 100% right now. So yeah, still got some work to do, but so far I think it's working pretty good. So it is Tuesday now, and it's like 10 a.m. and soon I gotta leave to go to that interview job I'm doing. So it's not just interviews, but today we're shooting 5 interviews from like 1 to 4. So we have a good time slot for each one. Got all my gear loaded in my car, got my camera set up, fully charged over there, and I'm pretty excited. A little nervous, you know, I haven't really done this in a hot minute, but I think I got this. I know the gear and everything's all set up perfect for me to work with it. And then I've been practicing, so I think I got this. It shouldn't be too hard. So I'm getting there at noon, gonna set up. I have like an hour set up, which is more than enough time. Don't got that much gear, so yeah, other than that, I got nothing else going on after that. That'll take, you know, 4 hours or so in total. And then I'll come back here, check over some of the footage, and maybe start editing, but we'll see. I'm really excited to see how these interviews look. So, all right, so pretty much everything is already inside set up for the interviews. I'm only doing 4 today actually, so should be pretty easy, pretty light. And just had to get a softbox for my hair light. But yeah, if I have time, I'll show you guys some of the shots. All right, this is the lighting setup, camera, the 6x boom mic, and I'm gonna have this light in the back with a gel on it to emulate that. So, all right, so I got the lighting setup pretty much dialed in. Got the little lamp up there in the corner. Got my little cheap SL60W in there. I'm gonna buy a new one. I'm probably gonna buy the Amarin 60X, which would be good to fill in for this light as well. And just because it's bicolor, and I have my B7C in there just to match that color temperature. But yeah, we're gonna try to find out a way to hang up this picture like right here, or honestly maybe right here as well. I think that would look pretty good.
Is I work with our business customers, so that could be a small business customer up to a large business customer, municipalities, school districts. I help them look at their
growth opportunity. They have a great tuition reimbursement program. They do a lot of in-house training.
I'm here, and interviews are done now, and now I'm actually doing some portraits for them because gotta do what we gotta do. All right, so we just got back home and transferring the footage already. I just want to make sure I don't forget about it. So camera stuff alone, I think I was reaching close to 60 gig. Now I'm at 47 left. So this card reader, I need to get a new one. My brother got me this like probably 2, maybe 3 years ago, and it's been great. I got no issues with it except the fact that I think it's really slow considering it's only transferring at 21 megabytes a second, which is just crazy. But obviously these SD cards aren't the most insane things ever. They're like V60 cards, but for what this A7 IV can shoot in, it's not too bad. So I also plugged in the lav mic. I'm gonna transfer that as well, and then I have the F3. I gotta transfer as a backup source because that was the boom mic. So transfer all these, and then dinner time. All right, so it's now in the evening now on Wednesday, and I was supposed to have those custom USB flash drives delivered yesterday for my last wedding I did this season, but it wasn't delivered. A little weird hiccup thing, but it came in today, which is awesome, and it looks great. So I'll show you guys right now. So had the name of the couple right here, and I ordered these off Etsy. I always do, and a nice little wooden box, and then the couple's name again, and then it's actually literally just a flash drive. I think it was 16 gig, which is obviously way more than I needed, but just in case if they want to put anything else on it, I guess. So yeah, got this like cool little flash drive, and so it has the wedding video on there for them, so just so they can have like a hard copy of it and they don't have to like download it or anything off YouTube. So yeah, I'm excited that actually came in. So I'm gonna go meet with them tomorrow and go hand deliver that because they're pretty local. All right, so I gotta do some touch-ups on the interviews that I filmed yesterday because sent it off to the client and I had some nice feedback. So gonna fix those and then wait till tomorrow because they have some ideas that they want to work through. And then I'm gonna edit the rest of the ones in the next few days, and then yeah, send those off to them. But I sent the invoice out today. So my commercial like DP videographer day rate is like $700 a day, and with mileage fees and editing fees, it came out to like $855 for the day. So that's pretty nice. I'm excited to do some more work with them, some stuff other than like interviews or whatever, just some put more of a creative touch on it. So yep, I got that to do today, and then obviously Friday I still have the fitness video stuff to film, so I'm super excited about that. I'm gonna message that client as well. All right, so I'm editing the interview still right now, and it's Thursday. So obviously we were just going to be doing the 30-second cuts for TV, and then we decided that 30 seconds was not going to be enough to tell the stories that we wanted to tell with like each employee. So instead we're going to have two different versions, one 30 seconds, one 90 seconds, and the 90 seconds going to run on all socials like Instagram, Facebook, and stuff like that. So I think this is a lot better because the 30-second stuff, it looked good, but you know, like we said, we weren't able to like kind of dive deep into like their positions and their like lives and kind of like personify them a little bit, if that's even a word. And so doing this is going to work a lot better. And I just cut up one of the interviews into the 90-second version, and it's a lot better. You can kind of like understand them more and, you know, kind of like relate with them a little bit better. So got to do this with the other two interviews, or actually other three interviews. And yeah, I don't think it should be too hard, but I'm excited to see how the other ones go. I know they all had really good things to say. So, all right, so I'm on my way to Newport right now to drop off that flash drive to my to the bride that I filmed the wedding for a few weeks back. And before I left, my friend Ethan texted me, or called me actually, and said that he is going to be buying an RV today and wants me to come with him, help him out, drive him down there and just film it, because on my personal channel I used to like do vlogs and stuff or whatever. So I was like, okay, I'll do that. Yeah, I think this is a good lesson, I guess, having to do with balance, like work-life balance and like personal balance, because you can't just always film stuff for other people necessarily. You know, like this new job I have going on is going to be a lot of filming for the client, but I think sometimes it's important to like film stuff for yourself and just have fun with it, because then you just feel more creative. So even though it's just a vlog, I like the production quality is not even going to be that high at all. It's just handheld stuff. I think it's still important to have that fun, and you know, it's very stress-free. You're just having fun with it, and I think that's really important in this industry especially. So I'm excited to do this. It's going to be like probably an hour and a half trip to go get the RV, but get to hang out with some friends and you know, still practice filming and stuff. So all right, so it's Friday now, and I just finished up all the interviews for the client. So I just sent those over to them, and now I am preparing my camera setup, making sure everything's charged still, which it is, and then I gotta head out shortly to go to the fitness studio to go film with them for the next probably hour and a half or so, because I have to do the entire like video for the website, as well as an interview with both personal trainers and the owner. So that should be pretty fun to do, and I'm excited to test out some lighting and make it look really good. So yep, also just scheduled, or hopefully going to be scheduling another time within the next 2 weeks to shoot with the client I just sent the interviews off to. They want to do some interviews again with the CEO and another guy, so that'll be pretty fun. All right, so we're here, and I'm going to bring in a few things I need for the shoot, including C-stand. Probably gonna need this thing, my 6x6 cloth. I don't need that for now, so I'm gonna leave that in here. Same as that. So I gotta get a C-stand, and then I should have everything I need for now. This is the intro shot we're gonna do, where it's gonna be like over the shoulder of a few people walking in, and it's literally just gonna be an angle like this, kind of pushing past them and showing the owner, greeting them. So I've got my 300C, has the key light over here blasting through my 6x, and I want to get a different silk, because this is like just literally unbleached muslin, and it's probably lowers it by like at least a stop and a half. So I want to get something that's like a half grid cloth. So I'm gonna invest in one of those shortly. But then I got my other light up here, which I want to invest in the 60X to match the white balance of these. But for now, I think this is gonna work. And then I got the gimbal rig behind the scenes for you guys. And yeah, excited to see how this is gonna turn out. So this whole shoot ended up being a lot longer than I initially thought. I was only supposed to be there, or at least I thought I was going to be there for close to an hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours. But I got there at a little after 4:30, and I didn't leave until 8:30. So a lot longer than I thought, and made it a little bit late to the dinner I had planned with some friends, but that's totally okay. I also did a few interviews with both fitness trainers, as well as some other behind the scenes stuff for the client, and also got some other shots of some specialty equipment that she had just purchased. She wanted me to get some shots to help promote the whole fact that she's now going to be doing an open gym soon. So I did some shots for that, and then that'll be its own separate video, separate from the actual highlight reel and video that will be on her website. So that's actually pretty cool that I trying to bang out multiple different videos instead of just filming for one and then coming back later on. So yeah, this shoot took a lot of planning. We had a lot of her friends who actually trained there with her, and yeah.
They would need their phone.
I have my phone on me. I just
Yeah.
pretend like I'm gonna.
Yeah, honestly, if you want to like walk up and then almost just like tap
While
your
she's
phone.
giving hugs and greeting, I can just tap my phone. And...
Yeah, either that or just walk up and you can say, "Hi, welcome to Sunshine." You
Yeah,
know,
maybe
tap, walk,
Catherine can come here.
Yep.
And then she comes.
and go.
Welcome to Sunshine's Fitness Studio. So good to see you. How was your day? Great. Good. How are you, Kelly? Good to see you.
Thank you.
Welcome. You're welcome.
So before we start filming, I have like 45 minutes or so. I'm scouting out each location where we're gonna film. So right now I'm in the spin cycling little bike thing, and trying to figure out where I want to have my lights. So I know one of the most important shots is a shot similar to this, kind of pushing past them up towards the instructor. I want to have a fireside key, so probably gonna have a light here with softbox aiming at them this way. That should be pretty simple. And yeah, I'm not gonna worry about too much other things. Maybe I can honestly hook this up as well, just to get like a little flare in the lens. But yeah, I don't know how much stuff we'll be doing out here, but I know this is gonna be a very important segment in the video. So set up this light over here to get the main instructor kind of, doing their thing. Nice far side key. I'm gonna stay on this side pretty much. And I got a few shots with the wheel and everything, so. Nothing now. Alright, so we're shooting some of the interviews now. I mounted my base plate sideways on my camera so that I can shoot vertical for social media. And I got the DJI Lab 2 and the Talent. And yeah, so far this is actually working out really good. So it's Saturday now, and spent the day with the girlfriend. Did some things around the house and everything. So right now I just spent a little bit of time looking at my YouTube channel. I wanted to update a few things. I ended up changing my profile pic as well as the banner photo. So if you guys go check that out, you can see what I did. But this is what I did. So I ended up changing the photo here to this. This is a photo I took in Wyoming in May. I had a wedding to film out there. So I changed it to this. I have my logo in here, and I just made these little lines with dots and everything, like little branching off points. And then I also changed the profile pic. I'm hoping to get a better photo soon This is a photo my friend took of me on the last set we had of this video. So when I was here, but hoping to get a better photo of me that actually looks like I'm doing something other than holding a stand. So that'll be updated again shortly. But yeah, I think it's a good start, and I'm excited to, have a new, I guess, face of my channel, because this looks a lot better than the previous thing, because the previous one was not even my real logo. I made it in like probably sophomore year of college just for fun during one of my classes, and I just ended up using that initially for my logo, but now I have my actual logo, so yeah, looks a lot better. Alright, so I just fixed those interviews from the fitness video that I filmed the other day. So for Andrea's interview, I had to crop it in a little bit, and then for Lucas's interview, I somehow left in the actual question that I asked. Like, you can hear my voice and everything, so I don't know how I messed that up, but I did. So I ended up fixing that, and then I'm exporting both right now, and then I'm going to send those to her. So that'll be good. But other than that, that's pretty much the end of my week. It's Sunday now, and it's like 8 p.m. So I get this vlog edited. So I will see you guys next week. I got a few 3D scans to do, and then we'll see what else I can get into. So yeah, see you guys next week.